1.
Post-apocalyptic Finland, an evacuated border zone, and somewhere on the other side, Vostok, a high-risk, permadeath region controlled by armed military with armored vehicles and one objective: push you back. Road to Vostok just went out on early access, and it has been a highly anticipated 3D game made in Godot. It's a hardcore solo survival game built around 3 distinct zones, each with escalating stakes. You start in Area 5, scavenging, trading, and dealing with bandits. Head to the guarded border zone, which has mines, waterways, corrupt guards with air support, and then Vostok opens up. You die there and you lose everything. The world shifts from summer to winter if you survive long enough, with dynamic weather, a 24-hour day cycle, and physics-based loot. And the whole thing was made by one person.
Number 2.
Launch, bounce, combo, upgrade. That's the main game loop in Pegfinity. It's a physics-based, pachinko-style incremental game where balls bounce through pegs and slots on a randomly generated board, stacking combos and chasing bigger scores each run. Between rounds, you spend earnings on over 130 upgrades, like new peg types, rare balls, unique gadgets, stronger slots, and every purchase makes the next board more chaotic and more rewarding. Nothing carries over in terms of the board layout, but your upgrades do, making it more satisfying the longer you play.
Number 3.
Kicking enemies into deadly spikes is a valid combat strategy in The Adventures of Sir Kicksalot, and that tells you most of what you need to know about the game. It's a first-person action game with a lot of different ways to handle a fight. Melee, ranged weapons, spells like incineration, freezing, electrocution, telekinesis, and mind control are all on the table. You can set spell traps, infuse weapons with elements, pickpocket guards, hide in barrels, or just grab whatever's nearby and chuck it at your enemies. Anything can be a weapon, which is likely going to make for a lot of really funny videos.
Number 4.
An eldritch chaos lord has invaded and twisted the laws of physics, and the only way to fight back is to use that chaos against it. Dice Gun Commando puts you in a top-down arena carrying up to 6 auto-firing guns, each loaded with dice that roll on every shot and trigger different mods based on the result. Knockback, poison gas, turning enemies into exploding chickens. The combinations get really absurd really fast. Dozens of different dice, hundreds of mods, and synergies between your guns, dice, and mod effects make each 10 to 20 minute run feel really distinct. The Lovecraftian enemies even wield their own dice-driven powers against you, and it's coming in 2026. And before we get to our last spot, congrats to last week's winner, Lucid Blocks. Be sure to vote for your favorite in the comments to have them included in this year's Godot Game Awards. And like last year, just because a game doesn't win its week, it doesn't mean it can't be included in the awards.
Number 5.
Once a year, an army marches out of the last city of respite into a corrupted realm. For over a century, none have returned, but in Unforsaken, you're the immortal commander chosen to finally break that cycle. It's a roguelike RTS wrapped in a deep run-based progression system, with 3 factions to command, 10 heroes to bring into battle, and 30+ missions spread across 7 biomes, including deserts, dark swamps, gothic cities, and snowy mountains. Each run gets you closer to the root of the corruption, and everything you bring back, like experience, resources, and upgrades, carry forward to make the next attempt stronger.